No shit.
No way. What was the sentence?
Hey, Bubba. Akora's also in Ruza
Deleted
server.
a sentence? Really?
He said, I want food.
Well, God, if it was as simple as you left, I would have been okay. Like, it's a simple sentence. I want food. Yeah.
I had a question, Brony.
Yeah, what's up?
You said when they do the weird special thing with Instacart to just ignore it, they're doing like a 65 guaranteed earnings starting the 28th. I just don't remember much about what.
Are you gonna be working those days anyway?
That's tomorrow, so yeah.
Well, it doesn't really. Yeah, I would just go ahead and work those days anyway.
Alright. So you were telling me to watch out for when they do things like this and avoid them, so I just wanted to say it.
Well, what was your projection on that day anyhow?
I usually make close to 100 a day.
So that means like if they're like, okay, 60 guaranteed. So if you did like 2 or 3 orders and you got $60 and worked half a day, that seems like a better deal. But like I'm saying, if it's a day you're going to work anyway and you're going to work a full day, take the fucking bonus.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
I've gotten better.
Like if it's a day you're going to work anyway, it doesn't matter. If it's a day you weren't going to do Instacart and they're trying to incentivize it, it's specifically to incentivize people who weren't going to take orders to take orders.
Okay.
So
yeah.
if you're planning on doing a full day of orders tomorrow anyway, that doesn't apply. I mean, it's going to apply. You're going to get your 60 guaranteed earnings. Probably going to be a pretty high demand day. What's tomorrow? Thursday?
Yeah.
Question, Rouge.
What?
What exactly is Instacart or whatever?
So Brony got me hooked on this job. You're an independent contractor, and what you do is you take batches on your phone, drive to the grocery stores, pick people's grocery lists, and then deliver it to their house, and you get paid for doing that.
Oh, so you're a grocery getter.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I make about 100 a day.
That ain't bad at all.
Yeah, I don't always work 8 hours either. Like I usually leave between 6 and 8.
Look at what these assholes fucking did. Okay, you can't read that, but apparently my $100 bonus for signing you up expired.
What the fuck?
Yes, I know. What the fuck, indeed.
How long do you have to claim it?
I did. Why should it matter? They seem to keep track of the fact that I got someone else to sign up. They're like, thanks, but you don't get your money, is basically what they're saying. Oh, thanks for signing someone up. We appreciate you doing a referral, but no money for you, fucking dumb.
I know referrals out here are $25.
Well, wait a minute, Brony. Do you have to actually do a delivery, or can you just have people sign up?
You have to do a delivery.
Okay.
Yeah, they need you don't get the. And I think that's why it expired, because there was so much time between the first delivery and the time you signed up. But fuck them. Fuck them anyway. They should give me something.
Okay. Say, Brony, I was going to give you a heads up. There's good news, and I guess there's just Anthony being petty, making himself feel better news.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, that's so another day.
Yes.
What's the news?
I don't have direct evidence, but I'm pretty sure Corpulent Brony flagged the video for privacy and it went down. So I got it up on...
yeah, that really...
he's the only one that had any kind of in real life picture on there, so...
It's a possibility. Okay, well...
Yeah, it's just...
Well, no, I mean, it was also no coincidence that Corpulent Brony was the guest on the MLP cast that night. Like, I know, yes, obviously, they're...
The thing that made me feel better, which this is just Anthony being this super petty cunt, freaking Efron comes up to me. He's like, "Oh, blah blah blah. How truthful is it?" And I was like, "Just go ask him." "Oh, I don't want to do that. We're friends." And I'm like, "Okay, Cloudy." And then he gets really pissed off at me. I'm like, "No, I get it. You know what? That's not fair." Cloudy kind of cared because he wanted the person to get better. You just don't give a shit. So I want to apologize for insinuating Cloudy is as shitty as you are.
Comparing you, yeah. Cloudy, like I actually, yeah, or
So my
right.
big payoff for this is that next time I see Efron, I could just lay into him as brutal as I want. Maybe I'll record it and make it a video.
Oh, did you want to bring up the Brixie stuff?
Why, yes. You remember Slaughter Pony or Brony or whatever his name is, right?
Kinda. Yeah, it sounds familiar.
So, anyways, about the same time Brixie resurfaces, he's like, "Oh, he's one of my harp boys." And somebody gave me a link showing that he, in fact, does follow is like friends with Brixie on Discord. So I took a couple of screenshots, put it together on Twitter, and said, "Oh, I think I see why this guy's calling Leo Convoy and myself a bully. He's actually hanging out with a legit pedophile."
All right.
I was like, "Hey, look, man, you could unblock us and explain yourself, or just do what Toon Critic's friends are doing, keep us blocked."
Yeah, right. So that's some news. That's a new one.
That was funny. You missed it the other night.
Indeed, I did.
We all kind of tore into. Well, that's a long night. I think I have like 5 recordings to go through.
Yeah, what happened?
Fuck, I'm even trying to remember.
Was this what night was this? Night
Was
before
this last night you're talking
Yes,
about?
last night was just a long pile of stuff.
Okay, so what happened was I got into a call with Archer. We were handling some of his dumb shit in his server that he doesn't.
Oh
know how
yeah,
to
that
take
he
care
doesn't
of.
have the need that he doesn't that he definitely needs help with. So yeah.
Oh
I
no,
see
he
that.
gets way
No, hold
past that
on.
part. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
Oh, I
so
bet.
we talked to Melly because Legend told us that he stalked her. We find out from Melly, yeah, that's true, and also he has Flutter Rocket in his server and introduced him to a 15-year-old girl.
Oh, that's Wait.
Yes, that's a whole.
Oops.
So we did a call with Legend, and then we did another call with Melly. We did a call with the child. We got a little bit of Flutter Rocket. We ended up
Of
in
course,
Scarlet's
yeah.
server, and we're over there
Wait,
talking with...
you were skipping. So, anyways, we're talking to the kid.
Okay.
The kid basically, she tells us he
Spaghetti.
solicited nudes, but we didn't get proof of that. But supposedly, she had a shit ton of dick pics from Flutter Rocket. The missus
Oh right.
That's
We
horrifying.
saw Flutter's rocket.
Oh, so anyway,
Again.
Again, man, this guy likes
and he knew. He supposedly knew she was 15.
Him like that boy like his dick pics. He like taking pictures
So
of that.
he
like,
congratulated from fucking, what would it be, an incompetent pervert to a pedophile.
well, like I think it was just a matter of time till all the pieces fell into place on that one.
I didn't think it was going to happen. I thought he might have. I don't know. I just didn't think we were going to catch him.
Right? No, I believed he was just a guy who sends regrettable dick pics to people.
Yeah.
Which is common in this day of age we live in.
So we get through that. Who did we yell at next? Was it Archer? Or...
No, we went over to
Is that the title for your
server.
book, Anthony? Who did we yell at next?
We went to Scarlet server where we met Supernova.
Oh yeah, here we go into fucking Scarlet server. Cloudy had. Oh yeah, we're skipping a step here. So anyways,
Yeah.
Cloudy
No, we
had
were in
unfriended and.
No. That was after.
I don't know when. Okay, at some point in
what
time,
order?
Cloudy had chucked our asses, me and Rouge's, the fuck out of the room. Jason's like, I'm in there, and the minute when we started asking, hey, blah blah. Yeah, no, we tried talking to Cloudy first. Anyone trying to ask Cloudy in his server was kicked.
Yeah, he had Flutter Rocket in there.
Oh shit!
I've got
yeah.
like 9 pages of Cloudy going, I don't care, I don't want to hear it.
Wow. All right.
Archer got so pissed off that we were in an hour-and-a-half call where we took turns beating the crap out of Cloudy.
Well, no, but we went to Scarlet's server, we met Supernova, we told Webcake and Gil did the update. Supernova got upsetty because they're like, he told me he had changed, and then Supernova came along for the Cloudy call.
So, that Webcake, this is offhand to this, but that Webcake thing reminds me, apparently Webcake and their people did like a really goofy raid on the BabsCon movie night the other night.
But then,
unrelated, but
well,
fun,
yeah.
like,
Since we brought up Webcake, we found out from her. She's like, "Oh, Cloudy was going to pay $400 some odd for a fanfic reading." She's like, "There was an underage part in there that I just wasn't going to do."
Nice. Oh, that's some good fucking I like that little. Just add it. That's just icing on the cake there. I love that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
most
good
of
shit.
call with Cloudy, it was 45 minutes long, Anthony, because I have it recorded.
Well, I have it recorded too.
It was a lot of Archer just being upsetty and wanting to yell, but having to whisper yell because it was like 2, 3 a.m.
I ripped into him. Jace ripped into him. Did you yell at him? I don't remember. My mind stopped where I think Leah
No,
did.
I thanked him for proving us right.
Oh, my whole point is I don't know why we're bothering with Cloudy. We used to fucking tell Archer, you should ditch this loser. We never gave Cloudy any kind of benefit of the doubt. At least I didn't.
Why did Archer think yelling at his dipshit friend was off the table? I don't understand that.
Well, he
Because
couldn't
it was,
because his
like,
mom
3
and
a.m.
brother were asleep and it was 2, 3 a.m.
Or whatever excuse he has this time to not like. I'm so sick of people around here fucking setting up spares for this guy to knock down.
Oh, no, I'm not
Well,
down.
no,
He
never does
he was dominating the call. He was tearing into Cloudy. He was just doing
okay.
it quietly.
All
Yeah.
right. Okay. I'm trying to get a better idea.
About a step down from when Manga Common had to whisper yell at fucking Archer.
God, and then Melly was hanging out with Cloudy and Scarlet's server, and Lio got upsetty and went in there, and I followed because I'm nosy.
Well, because you don't
Hold
want
on.
to send someone in alone. You gotta get some substantiation
Well, I
here.
recorded it. And what happened was Melly started defending Cloudy, going, "Oh, he needs a safe place for the night." And they're like, "This is the person that you're upset
Well,
with.
says who?
Because he harbored the predator that went after the kid that you, like, mother or whatever."
Oh,
And, like, that turned into a huge thing.
I was trying to do my due diligence and doing my political bullshit. And Rouge comes out and cockblocks me at one point where he's like, "No, Anthony, don't you? No, I do remember this bitch. I don't trust her. And since you wouldn't let me lie to her, yeah, that's why that part of the video never came out. We don't trust you."
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause
Well,
you're
no,
not-
she yelled at Lio and told him, "Go handle Legend. He came in here and called me a slut. Don't worry
Oh
about
my
Cloud."
gosh,
I don't have
no.
any proof that's not true. Anyways.
Oh my god.
But her being called a slut was more important than the guy harboring a predator.
Somebody had 2 scoops of self-esteem in the morning. Jesus.
What makes you so wait. Would that happen if anyone went in there and called her a slut?
Probably. But and then today
And then follow-up question, is she one? And then third question,
Is
I
she
think
single?
we all know what's coming. Was she hot?
today we've had calls with fucking Wyatt and Jack because he legitimately gets off to necrophilia.
Yeah, Jack. The shit with Jack, I heard about that this morning.
Who the fuck is Jack?
Yeah, it's
Jack
some loser from
Redplay, he
Barrel.
was in
I don't
the
know.
group.
Or
Yeah,
not
he
Barrel,
gets
Senate.
off to necrophilia.
Well, that takes the expression "stop for a cold one" to a whole.
Oh
new-
no, I've heard lots of bad jokes about that amongst friends,
Can
but
we
He
get
also-
a haiku
with a
contest here?
no,
They
let me,
also found out that he stalks women. So
So like
Wait, he's a stalker and has a necrophilia fetish?
Yes.
That sounds like a potential murderer to me.
Well, hold it. Is he? God, I can't believe I even have to make this argument as if it were Lolicon or Feral. So he likes the concept art of that, or he actually wants to go dig up a body?
He has actually gotten off to necrophilia.
Why would he tell anyone that? That's horrifying.
Yeah, Lio had this huge call about it earlier.
Was he
And
kicked?
also, yeah.
Good.
And there was some shit posting with Plushie too, where Yoda got super upsetty. And they started being like, well, I make more than your YouTube. No, my YouTube makes more than your sex work. I don't have to sell my body. I was like, ooh, I'm glad I'm listening to this while I work.
Pooh!
I'm recording. Should I be?
Right now? You?
Yeah.
Good gossip.
Why?
Yeah, this is good stuff.
I don't know. Brony popped on cam, and I was like, okay, this saucy fellow will put asses in the seats. I don't know.
Yeah.
Fanon Frenzy could use some content where I
are-
don't have to edit it.
Anthony, your saucy ass is mine.
I am certain there are a lot of people who have crushes on Brony and Spectre and just watch
A
your channel
lot.
for him.
What's that supposed to mean? How many is that?
A lot. Most people.
Most.
Hey, bro.
The
Hey,
majority
man, just
of
think
your
like
It was very tempting that the only video I wanted to get to was the cloudy one. I wanted to put that out first, but I was like, this feels kind of like I've got my priorities wrong, but it's such a juicy call.
I'm not
Those
gonna
people
fault
are
you for
like-
a bit.
What a mistake these people are making.
I'm sorry, being a necrophile, that'd be a secret I'd keep to my dying day. There'd be nobody find out about that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did they?
Necrophilia, man.
I'm
I
just
mean,
like he thought that he was going to explain that in that room of all places.
Well,
Don't get me wrong, I don't know any room where that would fly. Maybe the Derpy Brew
the
server.
room was divided on just like, well, we should have kept him around to make fun of him, and the other half was like, no, just kicked him because it was becoming. From what I understand, the reason he got kicked is because.
He argued with Lio's
Is because he went to Lio and said, like, fix this. Everyone's fucking getting on me for this. And Lio was like, I told you not to come crying to me when you have problems, and now you're getting kicked because you didn't listen to that. Is my understanding of why he was kicked. Not necessarily for being a necrophile, but because he didn't stick to the rule of don't fucking go run to Leo for everything. And no one listens to him on that. Like, being in that room, I've come to learn, like, God, Leo does not get a moment, does he? He just,
No.
like, it's, oh my God.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
yeah, Jack got kicked the first time. He got brought back in, and then he left, and then they brought him in again, and he left for a second time. But, yeah, there's the necrophilia stuff that came out, and everyone was like, what the fuck? Jack's fucking... Oh my God.
Gross.
He also, like, he messaged Lio to be like, I need Lio. He'll help me.
Bruh.
He'll teach me how to have a spine and all this stuff. And we're all looking
Nah.
at him like, he can't help you with your necrophilia. You're a fucking lost cause.
And, like, he would have he would have had to have, like, started earlier and been able to have some influence on you before you got to this point. Like, my gosh. That poor bastard. I mean, and what, from what I understand, like, he was real upset about, like, just not wanting to get kicked out of that room. Like, he really wanted to. He needed his chat room real bad. He needed to feel like he was.
It's gonna be okay.
I'm gonna be inside. I'm still gonna be on the inside. I get to hang out with my friends still, but yeah.
It's okay, buddy. Here's an episode of CSI you can watch, and here's some Kleenexes.
Oh, ew. It's okay. You can listen to true crime podcasts and jerk off. It's fine. You'll be okay.
Oh, Jesus. What is this, Brixie's mom? Jesus.
No, those are like erotic fan fiction to him.
So when we discovered, I could just see him now listening to like fucking crime scene videotapes or something, or recording or coroner's reports or something.
Ew.
The body was discovered, and I'm like, oh god.
I don't like it.
That reminds me of the Ron White tater salad. Oh, it's Patrick Swayze hitting another guy. Nobody else remembers that. Never mind.
They call me tater salad. Yeah, I remember that special. I don't remember that bit though.
Oh, he was talking about bouncers watching Roadhouse.
Oh, bouncers watching Roadhouse.
Jerk it off.
Oh yeah.
It's like a porn. It's a hardcore porn movie to them.
There he is, spin kicking a motherfucker right in the face of that roundhouse. Oh yeah.
Swayze's beating the crap out of that guy. Yeah.
Roundhouse that motherfucker.
It's like regular people watching porn. Fucking
Back him in the head with
bouncing.
that beer bottle. Oh, there he goes. Hit him in the back with that chair. Oh yes. Oh, I got the flavor. I got the vapors.
Jesus.
I want some vapors.
Alright, I'm
Are
hitting
you gonna
stop.
share?
That's enough for a Fanon Frenzy video.